But let's talk about Nene. Oh, God. Nene. Nene is talking about being blacklisted. Nene is talking about being blacklisted. She has taken to her social media to talk about how she's been blacklisted. This has been a roller coaster. So when Nene decided not to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and word on the street, it was because of money. Word on the street, up until they were going to that, was it North Carolina, South Carolina trip with Bolo? Up until that point, they were negotiating her to come back to the show, allegedly. And word on the street that she didn't get the money that she wanted to come back because they wanted her to come back. Why wouldn't they? No matter how you feel about Nene, she's great TV. Even though she's not the same Nene that we fell in love with in the early years of Atlanta, people still wanted Nene on the show. And no one's going to take away from Nene that she is just great TV. I will watch an episode or two of College Hill just to see what Nene's going to bring on that show. But apparently the checks from College Hill is not enough because she is now talking about being blacklisted on her social media. Yes, I know Candy's been talking about Nene in her interviews. That's because people keep asking her about, Nene. And Nene already has feelings about Candy and Candy's success. You remember the last reunion where Nene pretty much closed her laptop and was like, blah, 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 blah. But before she did that, Candy was like, I'm embedded in your mother effing brain. And she wasn't lying because right after that, Candy did this, and this, and this, and that. Candy's everywhere. I can't hate on Candy's grind. Well, Nene decided to come on social media and talk about how she has been blacklisted. She said they always blacklist you when you tell the truth. What's the truth, Nene? What was the truth you were telling? She then tweeted, Lord. She then tweeted this. Let me move this up a little bit. I'm putting Andy there because I saw Carlos King talk about Nene before in an interview in promotion of his podcast, Reality TV with the King. He's not paying me, but he should. Just kidding, Carlos. He was saying that, there needs to be a conversation that needs to be had between Nene and Andy. I don't know what the conversation is. She called him a racist. Enough said? Okay. But she says this on her social media. Okay. She just said this today. Okay. So she says, stop harassing me. She says, stop harassing me, my business and my family. Stop having me followed. She says, stop harassing me, my business and my family. Stop having me followed. Stop blacklisting Black women for speaking the truth. Stop paying off attorneys to not file discrimination claims. Stop it. Nene, look, I believe that Bravo can have that type of influence. However, there is always an attorney that will take your case. What about the man that's suing T.I. and Tiny? He'll take your case. What's that man's name? Tyrone. That man Tyrone. He will take your case. Have you called him? Tyrone will take your case. Oh my goodness. So, all right. So Nene decided to post this on her social media. A lot of people have mixed reactions to this. When you see this posted on other blog sites, she talks about this. People talk about this, about how Nene is a little hypocritical. The minute that Bravo did not want to pay her the money that she wanted them to pay her, that's when she turned on them and was calling them problematic and racist. It was very convenient timing. And we've said this consistently. Honestly, when I saw this story, I said, Nene, again? And that's the thing. It's such a double-edged sword with this whole situation, because I do believe that Bravo is not the best company to work for, is not supportive of their black and brown talent. However, Nene was the highest paid, and according to Kandi, she was also very braggalicious about being the highest paid. And just because you're highly paid doesn't mean that they don't abuse you. Yes, but here's the thing. Knowing Nene, knowing what we've heard about Nene offline from people that have interacted with her, it's hypocritical. This just the other day, she was on the Real, now canceled. Sorry, Real. She was just on the Real talking about she would go back. Why would you go back to a place that you felt was racist and is blacklisting you? TC says she talked herself out of a comeback. My issue with Nene, it's the messenger. That's the issue I have. It's the messenger, because I don't believe that it's authentic. I believe she's using what people are really triggered by, what people have real issues with, for her own benefit. For her own benefit. I don't know what her end game here is. Do I think that Bravo has blacklisted her? Well, yeah, because Bravo's owned by NBC Universal and they own a bunch of different things. So you're not going to see her on Bravo. You're not going to see her on NBC. Do they have influence at other networks? I'm sure. But whose fault is that? What's the real reason that Nene Leakes, not this black woman, what was the real reason that Nene Leakes was blacklisted? Was she a problem behind the scenes? Just saying. Stop using people's real pain. And we've seen so many celebrities do this recently. Stop using people's real pain for your benefit. Because that's what Nene's been doing. Because you remember when she exited, she was like, thank you to everyone and blah, 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 blah. How about when you had the power, you use it to help other people? You didn't do that. Okay, you did it for Marlo. Okay, you did it for Marlo. You did it for Marlo. But you did that with the hopes of loyalty for Marlo. Again, for your own benefit. You know what? When you got mad at Kandi, and I know people say, oh, Kandi, don't bought and paid you. No, because I call Kandi out when Candy's wrong too. But you know what Kandi did? When Bravo was trying to do more diversity, she wrote an email, a professional email to the people that have the power and say, okay, here's what you can do to add some diversity to the network. She understood that it's not just money that we need real systemic change within this organization. You wanted to write a check. Write a check for what? Carolyn says, Nene is very selective in how she feels about Bravo. Exactly.